Hello, friends. I have a second speed build for you this week. I will get back to my legacy gameplay. Like I said, I've just really been in a rut creatively lately, and I've been trying to get out of that. I don't know if it's the best thing to be forcing my way through it or what I should be doing, but this is how I choose to deal with it, at least for right now. On top of that, the last couple of weeks I've been dealing with a health issue for my daughter and now a school issue because of that health issue, and it's just been a really, really rough couple of weeks, and particularly this week for sure has been rough. So I ran out of time, I ran out of ideas. Earlier this week I'm like, I got nothing. I have absolutely nothing to offer. And so all I did was make the Dreamlight Valley starter house from the game Dreamlight Valley from Disney, but Sims 4 style, with the idea being eventually as I upgrade my Dreamlight Valley house, I will also upgrade that lot in The Sims 4 as well, with my interpretation of the Dreamlight Valley starter house, or the Dreamlight Valley house as it's going along, but Sims 4 style. Did that make any sense? I am so tired today. I feel like that didn't make much sense, but I tried. Anyways, I might have like 3 or 4 episodes worth of content um, recorded for Dreamlight Valley to upload that as well in the future. But I haven't upgraded the house yet, and it's gonna be probably a while before I get that far into the game. And I thought, well, we're waiting, and since I've got nothing else right now, and I feel the yearning to make a speed build for some reason, let's just take this lot, this silly little nonsensical lot that I made earlier this week, and let's actually turn it into something useful. An actual Sims 4 house that can actually be used in the game. And so that's what I did. Initially, it was supposed to be fall or autumn themed, which is why I went with the kind of orange siding. The inside does not match the outside. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I went in a completely different direction with the inspiration. Apparently, I'm not sure what happened, but yeah, the like inspiration just went in a completely different direction once I got inside. Although the outside still looks very fall, maybe late summer like, um, the inside gives me Granny Cottage vibes or like early 2000s shabby. Oh my goodness, I can't even say it. Shabby, chic vibes. Does anybody remember that whole period where shabby chic was just the thing? It kind of gives me that kind of vibes. So, a little bit country, a little bit cutesy, maybe a teeny bit eclectic of a couple of different like design styles. I don't know. I was all over the place. I'm sorry. In the end, though, it turned out really nice. And if you really hate the orange siding and cannot stand that it does not match the inside, you can always change the siding color. Quick note about that first bed that I placed down. When I was first starting the inside, I'm like, this came from Dreamlight Valley. That's a Disney game with Disney characters. Why don't I decorate the inside Disney inspired? as well. And so that's why I was originally gonna do that stained glass bed. It reminds me of Beauty and the Beast. But then I got looking through the Build Buy catalog, and I really like that's literally the only item that I can really definitively look at and go, oh yeah, this reminds me of Beauty and the Beast. It's very Disney-esque. Nothing else gives me that vibe right just from looking at it. So I'm like, maybe not the best idea to try to do that because there just is not enough stuff that looks overtly Disney. Although I will say this, back in mid 2001, my boyfriend and I took a trip to Florida and we went to Disney World. And this was back when, what did they call it? Mickey's Toontown or something like that. Back before they got rid of Mickey's Toontown or whatever it was called, they had Mickey and Minnie's houses. I want to say it was the original version of the houses. If I can find my photo or one of my photos from that trip that we took of Minnie's house, the chairs and the dining table give me very Minnie Mouse Toontown House vibes. That big long explanation just to say that I feel Minnie Mouse when I look at that dining table and chairs. Like since the since that dining table and chairs, I don't know, did they come with the base game? Well, whenever, since the very first time I saw that dining table and chairs, that is what I thought of. I should have made it pink. I should have made it pink because that would have even fit better. Because Minnie's house in Mickey's Toontown, I believe everything was basically all in shades of pink. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look. I wonder if I could find a picture of it online easier. I don't know. My photos are a mess and everything right now, so I'm not sure I'd be able to find them. But someday I will find them and I will show you Minnie Mouse's house from the old Disney Toontown at Disney World in Florida. It was adorable. I made my boyfriend take like 3 or 4 pictures of me in it because it was so cute. Yeah, it's not really Disney inspired or themed inside, but that's fine because I was just taking this silly little build that I made and trying to turn it into an actual house that Sims can use. Did I mention though that it came in at 22,000 simoleons? I'm sure that there are ways in which we could lower the price of this to something much more like fit for a single sim potentially. I'm thinking maybe get rid of the tall armoire in the bedroom and just put a second nightstand to put 2 cheaper nightstands in there, and for underneath of the TV in the living room use a dresser instead of a console table. That would be one way to fit in a dresser without having to use the expensive standing up armoires. Could probably use a cheaper bed, although I'm not sure any of the other cheaper beds would really fit in this house very well, style wise. Um, what else? Maybe taking down the upper cabinets and putting some open shelves. But to be honest with you, I feel like The Sims 4 just does not have enough kitchen clutter to fill up a whole kitchen worth of open shelving. So I always find it looks odd and bare That's why I never do that except under very rare circumstances. What else? What else could we do to make this a little less expensive? Maybe the curtains and the rugs were kind of expensive. I don't remember, and I didn't check their prices to see. Could certainly use the cheapest toilet available. But, like, this is not a big house, and this is not a big lot. So I don't know why it came in quite so expensive. Maybe the couch is one of the more expensive ones. I don't know, but I'm sure there's lots of ways you could change it to make it slightly cheaper so a single sim could move in there. It is a fairly small house after all. But yeah, I didn't mean for it to come out so expensive. It did. I got kind of carried away, I guess. I guess you could take away some of the backyard stuff that I put in, although I don't think that stuff is overly expensive. I could be wrong. But I did put a whole backyard of trees and flowers and grass and several garden plot things and a chicken coop back there. I did go back after doing the speed build and add a window in on the back of the house in the bedroom. But I didn't show that during the speed build, but you will see it in the screenshots in a minute. So that was one change I did go back and make later. But yeah, I mean, I didn't try to go overboard and stuff, but I didn't try to be cheap either. So I'm sure someone who has a little more creativity than I do this week could figure out a way to make this tiny little house a little bit cheaper. I don't know, maybe not. But anyways, yeah, it came in at 22,000 simoleons, which isn't bad if you have a couple of Sims or a few Sims. But a single sim, I think, starts out with 20,000 at the most. Yeah, I don't know. But, yeah. So, in other news, I'm just not doing much these days. Just trying to get videos out as best as I can, dealing with school stuff, like I said, for my daughter. Trying to get my inspiration and creativity back, which is proving to be an interesting struggle. I've been trying to do a Minecraft video, not record it because it's recorded. I've been trying to edit it, which is taking me a while, and edit a couple of Dreamlight episodes, which is also taking me a while. Like, my whole life revolves around taking care of my sick child right now and just making videos. That's all I've been doing with my time, and I have nothing to show for it. It's just so weird and frustrating, but I hope you like this build. I hope it turned out cute, and I think it turned out cute. I mean, I hope you think it's cute as well, and I hope you download it and enjoy it, and let me know if you do in the comments. So yeah, if you liked this video, if you can't wait to see more, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.